Hi, I'm Angeline from When in Manila and a
Hi.
huge fan, by the way. You starred in so many much loved movies and series with massive fandoms. How is Wednesday different from those other series you've been in?
I think I view each project I do entirely differently. I see them as a completely different entity, and it's always about the story and about the character and the character relationships. So each experience for me is a new one. What I particularly loved about this project is that having the opportunity to play Larissa Weems, the principal of the Nevermore Academy, and the uniqueness of her relationship with Wednesday Addams. It's a relationship that starts off being conventionally principal and student, and then it slowly develops and becomes a weird, challenging, energy driven bond between the two of them. And that's what was interesting to me, was this strange relationship between these two women, an older woman and a young woman going through an educational institution. And I just found that fascinating.
Can you tell us about how you got the role?
I got a text saying Tim Burton would like to speak to you about his new project, The Addams Family. And I couldn't quite believe it, actually, because I wanted to work with Tim my entire life. It was really magical to me that that was unfolding. And we spoke over Zoom, and he offered me the part. And I just was dazzled by that, and also by everything he had to say about this new incarnation of the Addams family, particularly how he was focusing on the humanity of the characters. What I love about Tim's work, and I think the reason why it has so much substance, is that there's always an emotionality to it, there's always a reality to it, and the situations may be enhanced and extreme, but the relationships between the characters are always identifiable.
What do you think this version of it brings to the table that other people will enjoy about it?
I love that it's from the perspective of Wednesday Addams. I love that it's from the perspective of this young woman. And she's a character that has always intrigued us when she's been played before, most notably to me by Christina Ricci in the films that we saw of the Addams family. And now equally as brilliantly by Jenna Ortega. That is really what's fascinating about it. It's a fresh take on the Addams family. We see the Addams family there, but it's also about Wednesday's journey through an educational system, trying to make friends, trying to find her place in the world, trying to solve a mystery, and also trying to work out the relationship between the matriarch power figure in the story. It's a whole other version.
What was your favorite scene to film and why?
I loved my first day. My first day when we'd spent a long time working out the look of Weems, the costume and the hair and makeup. We spent a long time going through options. I really enjoyed that. That's kind of my idea of heaven, is having the luxury of time to really work out who that character is. And then my first day was a night shoot on a huge fairground, and with the mists rolling in. And I walked out onto set, and I just could not believe the scale of what I was entering into. And it was also a blessed relief to enter another world, a world of fantasy where things are heightened. And it was just really exquisitely beautiful and strange as well. I realized the strangeness of Weems through that day. I truly loved it. It was a great start.
I love that you're still so surprised by these like magical worlds when you've been in so many already. And then lastly, why should people watch Wednesday?
Wednesday is just an incredibly endearing show. What I love about it is that it's funny. It has so much levity. It's a rip-roaring story and it really whips along, but it's full of character and twists and turns, curiosity, and frankly, weirdos. That it has at its heart a real humanity that I think contains universal themes and the ability to truly move people, move and entertain. And it has that great combination of being funny and scary, which is always delightful.
I haven't finished it, but I've seen the first few episodes and it's really great. Thank you
Good.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you very much. Thank